Did defendant Karen Reed murder her boyfriend, police officer John O'Keefe? Well, the state says yes. Defense attorney Alan Jackson says no. And right now we're going to go live into that courtroom where Alan Jackson is continuing his cross-examination of Trooper Proctor about Karen Reed.
Until they were handed over to the Commonwealth, correct?
Yes, they were archived.
You drafted the search warrant for the Ring video access records, correct?
I did.
You obtained the warrant returns once those search warrants were executed, correct?
I did.
You took possession of Mr. O'Keefe's cell phone physically, correct?
Yes.
And you had access to Mr. O'Keefe's Ring account in that cell phone, is that right?
Correct.
You indicated that you reviewed several of the videos on his Ring app on his cell phone, is that right?
Yes.
So you obviously had not only possession of his cell phone, you had possession of his login account information to get into the app on his cell phone. Is that right?
I don't believe we had the password. We had his email account associated with the Ring
Which means
app.
some way or another, you could get access to the Ring videos.
Correct.
And watch those Ring videos on his app on the phone.
Yes.
Which means you had full access to the app. You could keep videos, you could save for later, you could delete videos, you could do anything you wanted to within that app, correct?
Yes, those are the capabilities within that app.
Trooper Proctor, did you delete any of the Ring videos ever from John O'Keefe's phone?
Absolutely not.
Did you delete a video of Miss Reed arriving to One Meadows at approximately 12:41 a.m. on January 29th, 2022?
Absolutely not.
You will agree, Trooper Proctor, that the video of Miss Reed returning home from 34 Fairview at approximately 12:41 a.m. is not there.
Correct.
As the case officer, you're aware that Trooper DeChico also reviewed some or all of those videos, correct?
Yes.
And he did that at your request.
Correct.
He took notes of his review of those videos, correct?
Yes.
And then he provided those notes to you so that you could then memorialize those notes and your notes.
Okay, so we're getting a hint as to where Alan Jackson's going on the Ring video. Alexis Rosenberg, I want to get your final thoughts on the case as of today.
Well, it's juicy with all of the text messages and everything, so it'll be interesting what else comes out on this cross-examination for sure.
And Judge Fanon Rucker, you weren't with me earlier when we started, but you know that there's been some pretty bad words said by this trooper against this defendant, calling her the C word, making fun of her medical condition, calling her wacky. Your thoughts about this case?
Well, we know what the defense is saying, that this is a grand conspiracy by law enforcement, and that type of antics and unprofessional behavior does not help the position of the state to show that it wasn't some type of grand conspiracy.
I want to thank both of you for being with you. A lot more to go on the Karen Reed trial, a lot more to go on the Young Thug trial, and you know we're going to have a death penalty phase in the Wade Wilson trial. I'm Linda Kenny Bott, and I'll see you in a week. Jesse Weber is taking over this chair. Stay with us. We're Law and Crime.